Yeah, this is Bang Bang Rahul. Yeah, years ago, I used to work with a guy called Danny Williams. He had a big building, he was manager of a big building company, and I used to work with him. And his brother Arthur Williams used to work with us as well. And a couple of times we used to when I was with them, with Arthur really, more than enough, and Arthur used to do all the read the specs, I used to knock all the walls down and this, that and the other, yeah. And when the lawyer come with all the stuff, I had a bet with Arthur and Danny, because it was Danny that come up with all the stuff in the van. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll bet you, now £20 in them days is a lot of money, just coming up my YP. £20 is a lot of money. So I said, I'll bet you £20 that I can press 2 bags of cement with one arm. Danny went, it's impossible, mate, you'll never do that. I said, bet me £20. So Arthur said, I'll bet you £20, so that's £40 I'm betting, and I ain't got £40, you know what I mean? So, but I said, all right, if I ain't got the money, take out my wages. Dan said, I definitely will, don't worry about that, mate. So they put 1 bag of cement on my arms, they put 2 bags of cement on my arms. I said, listen, I'm not only going to press it once, but I'm going to press it twice. The bet is that I can't press it, but I'm going to press it twice anyway. I pressed it twice. 2 bags of cement, pressed it twice. That sounds impossible, but I was so powerful, And then the second bet was it was 3 stories high, down with the house. I said, I'll tell you what I do. I'll carry 4 bags of cement up 2 flights of stairs where we were working. Deal or no deal? He said, what's the deal? I said, double the quits. Arthur saying, I'm betting, because he's so confident, you know what I mean? So anyway, Danny said, okay, double the quits. 40 quid, we've already won. I'll double it to 80 quid. That's my wages. 60 quid is my wages, yeah, at that time. So I said, okay. Put 2 bags inside, 2 bags outside. Put my hands over the top, like that. And I walked up the stairs, I swear, with 4 bags of cement. Danny couldn't believe it. Arthur definitely couldn't believe it, And I got myself 80 quid. I mean, I was so strong, it was crazy. Now I couldn't even press out a bag of cement, but I'm on about then, yeah? So anyway, I love my job with Danny, and we got a job over at Earls Court Gardens, and it was a Muse flats, Muse, just ground floor and one story, and there was 2 guys in there that refused to leave, and there was like Irish, English, whatever, they had their accent there, yeah, and they wouldn't leave. So Bob Coleman, that run the business, asked me with Danny to get rid of his people, and he gave me a right few bob. He said, we've got to get them out, otherwise if we don't get them out we lose the job, and it's as easy as that, yeah. So we've got to get them out, so we're going to get a right few bob for this. I mean, 300 quid in them days was a fortune. I don't know how much Danny got. So I knocked on the door, and these 2 guys come to the door, little Irish accents, saying they ain't going. I said, we ain't going. And, and we said, you got to go, mate, because this place is going to be demolition inside. It's all the walls are going to be knocked down. It's going to be converted into 2 flats. You got to go, mate. We said, they ain't going. Slam the door. What? Slam the door. So I said to Danny, what's going to happen, Dan? He went, well, can you do it? I said, yeah, but let me go and get one of my pals. But Danny knew Richie Allen there. Richie Allen was Ballstall, had done the Ballstall with me. He can have a right fight, Richie Allen. He can have a right for good boxing. He done a guy called, anyway, forget the guy who done, right? But he done this guy in Acton. This guy was a white bully, big guy, and he bashed him up as a kid, yeah. And he can have a right fight. He can really have a right fight. But I needed him with me to go in this place, yeah. So I said, right, I got hold of him, I said, listen, I said, you up for this? He went, yeah. He said, 300 quid we're going to get each. That was the deal, 300 quid for me. So I said, Richie Allen's got to get 300 quid with me. So we got 300 quid each, yeah. Knocked at the door, he's come down, said, we ain't going. I went, okay, mate. Richie went and got a sledgehammer, smashed the door down, because it's a muse, right? It's downstairs and upstairs, yeah? So they was upstairs. We rushed upstairs. Listen, I swear, we had the best fight that I've ever had. No weapons, nothing like that, but the best fight I've ever had with these people, yeah? We was fighting hammer and tong, I reckon, for what, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, a proper fight. No stopping, just punching each other to pieces, yeah? Richie got smashed to pieces, I got smashed to pieces, but in the end of the day, we won the fight, yeah? We won the fight, we dragged him down the stairs, we just battered him, you know, I mean, once you're on top of it, we're both fit. I just come up YP, Richie Allen always kept himself really, really fit anyway. You know, really wiry guy. He had a thing about the railings, you know, railings with the spikes on. He had a thing about pulling them over, bending them. He used to bend them. Strong as an ox, yeah? And he could really march on. And we bashed these guys up. We said bashed them up. We also was battered a bit. We had no cut noses and cut bruised under the eyes. You know, your teeth have gone through your gums or your lips and all that sort of thing, you know what I mean? We don't wear no gum shoes. You don't wear gum shoes, don't think it's going to be that bad, yeah? But, you know, your teeth go through your fucking lips and all that sort of thing, you know what I mean? All cut to pieces. But in the end of the day, we won the fights. Dragged these two out. They left, got all their clothes, chucked their clothes out the windows and all that and the other right. Suitcases, everything. That's it. They ain't coming back. Changed the lock, crash, done. I'm upstairs in this place with Richie Allen, and we got, and Arthur's up there with us, and he got a job. Richie Allen got a job with us to work with us because of what he done as well, yeah. So he also looking for a job. He got a job. So we're knocking down these walls to the spec and all sort of what we're doing, and Danny's come up with the plans and everything and said, listen, he said, there's something wrong with this room, yeah? This room is shorter than what it should be, right? He said, so he looked at it, measured it all up, he said it's about 4 foot shorter than what it should be. And I'm not joking, yeah, when I say this wall was bricked up. It wasn't like a wooden wall. It was bricked up, right? And it was. So Danny said, "Listen, there's something wrong here." Yeah? So I got the sledge, started knocking the bricks, knocked it through, and as we were looking in there, and it was another room. It was a room, but it was a room full of stuff like furniture and stuff like that. It's crazy, really, when you think of it. In them times, we used to chuck out cupboards and wardrobes and things like mirrors and ornaments and stuff like that, just throw them into the skip, smash them. Today they're worth a fortune. They're worth a fucking fortune today, yeah? But it just used to chuck them out. Anyway, we smashed all this wall down, and there was like wardrobes in there. Someone had been there and they just, I suppose he died, old boy or whatever, they bricked it up and just forgot about it, yeah? On the walls, a great big painting. There was about 4 paintings. Danny but I took one of the paintings, yeah? Beautiful, beautiful painting. My mum had it for about 30 years. Rest in peace, my mum. But when she died, I took it and put it on the floor, but it somewhere it just disappeared, yeah? But it was a funny painting, you know, everything was out of, like, there was big ducks, you know, and little people, and it was like, it was all weird, it was a weird thing, yeah? So I took the painting, but Danny found this box, right? He found this box with 2 guns in it, you know, 2 flintlock guns, and it was absolutely stunning, you know, and I thought, God, I wish I'd have got in through that wall before Danny got there. I took it, you know. And it was so beautiful. How much that was worth? It must be worth a fortune, yeah. But Danny took it. I took the painting. Well, I'm working now with Richie, and Danny give us another job in Kensington High Street. And we're in Kensington High Street, and go in this place is 3 stories high. And this is the truth. You won't believe this. And same thing in there. There's someone in there doesn't want to leave, and it's a black guy, and he's a big black fat guy, African, massive, would not go. And this black guy was as bent as an I will know. He was so gay, it was unbelievable. Hello, but talk at the bottom, but gay as anything, so gay. Wanted to touch your arms and all that, you know what I mean? Because I was big, you know. But he had to go. And it's a shame that you have to bash someone up really bad to get him out of the house, yeah. I felt bad, but, you know, I hit this guy so hard that it hurt my elbow. And he didn't move, mate. This African didn't move. I don't know why, you know, but I hit him so hard, mate. He never moved. I hit him I swear, I hit him so hard, he never even moved. All he did was cry. He cried like a baby, this guy. And it was gay, you know what I mean? It was like horrible, really. And he just kept crying. Please let me stay. I said, you gotta go. And I swear, he never even moved when I hit him. He never moved. I said, you gotta go. Right, and he packed up all his stuff in his bags and his suitcases, and he just left. But as he left, all he was doing was crying all the time. Please, I've got nowhere to go. Please. I said, you got to go, mate. Get out. You know, me and Rich Allen said, you got to go, mate. It's as easy as that. And he cried. You know, and since I'd done that, I felt, you know, you feel really, really bad when you in his room stunk, yeah. It was just one big room he lived in, yeah. He lived in the house, the old house, yeah, but he lived in that room, and the kitchen was like, you wouldn't even put a dog in absolutely filth. The toilet, mate, the toilet had never ever been clean, I should think, since it was built. I mean, honestly, filthy, full of everything in there, mate. Made me feel sick when I went in there to think that guy that used to go in there and do his business in that toilet. How, I don't know, but he did. It never flushed or nothing like that. The flusher didn't work. It was one of them old-fashioned flushers. It didn't work. I mean, there was crap everywhere. The kitchen was absolutely filthy. But all these places, you know, you go to, we always used to find bits and pieces, always find things. And we done a big house in Acton. I don't know, it's a funny old story, really. You know, we done a big house in Acton. We chucked a load of stuff out into the skip, stuff that worth a fortune a day. And we took all the lino up. In them days, people never used to have carpets. No one could afford carpets. This is how long ago it was, yeah? And lots of people used to have a lino, because lino was a lot cheaper than carpet. People couldn't afford carpet. And we took all the lino up, and all the floorboards was all wonky and bits and pieces, so the floorboards had to come up as well, because we believed the joist was rotten. So as we was putting the floorboards up, mate, we found a box in there, and it was full of pennies and halfpennies, but mint. When I say mint, they was like brand new money. It's never like, you know, I'm on about money that's really old. Do you know what I mean? Like 40s, 30s, 40s, really old, really old coins, pennies and halfpennies and farthings, pennies, halfpennies, farthings, and a few footly pieces in there, yeah. But it's all mint. And to us, it didn't mean anything, because what is this worth? Pennies, well, no, it's a penny, isn't it? Halfpennies, halfpennies, footpennies, and in them days, that was our money, yeah. So we just had to carve up ourselves. But today, when I think about what was in that box, Why it was under the floorboards, why it was like that. It must have been a kiddie's room, and the kiddie maybe hid it there long time ago, you know. Anyway, so we had all that money. Today, that we were a fortune. Today we were it was all mint. It's all like it never just come off the press. It was unbelievable, you know what I mean? And you things I mean, when I look back at all these things with Danny, and he's my pal, and Danny's now lives in Spain. He's got a couple of clubs in Spain with Arthur. I mean, me and Danny fell out, but you go back all the time. Me and Danny had some good times, mate. I mean, I even told you about the one me and Danny went into what you call it, as like a restaurant called Deli's in Acton. It's by the bus garage in Acton High Street, and we was going there every Saturday night. He was going there for Chinese. Goes in there one night, and walked through the front door, and there's all rugby players. We found out they're Wasp rugby players. And the worst people I think the world is going to row with is rugby players. You know what I mean? So we were in there, and they're shouting on it, and Danny came up to Danny and said, "Danny, can you sort this out?" So Danny's shouting, "Oi, keep your noise down, mate. Keep your noise down." We were right there. He was only kids. No, I'm younger than what Danny is, but you know, and just keep your noise down, mate. Keep your noise down. So these rugby players started all that crap. So they come over to the table, started giving us grief, a couple of them. And as you do, I'm young, YP, just come out with YP. Fit, testosterone in your eyeballs. I ain't gonna stand for that. So Danny does X one, I the other one. It's off with what the Wasps rugby team. There's geese in there, 1920s stone, big fucking flat noses, ear holes like that, like me really. Right, and then you're gonna have a round fight with them. So we're fighting in there and we ain't getting nowhere, mate. Me and Danny are throwing punches, hitting people, we ain't getting nowhere. They're steaming into us. So me and Danny really are trying to get out of this trying to get out of Delhi's. We're trying to get out of there really now, and they're pulling us back. They're pulling me and Danny back in to bash us up, yeah. We had a work fight with them, police record, just broke it up. We went our way, they went their way. But Danny, that was the worst thing we ever did. Danny's watching my podcast. That was the worst thing we ever did. Get involved with fucking Wasps rugby players and have a fight and get bashed up. So, when I say get bashed up, I mean bashed up, i.e. getting punched to death, you know what I mean? Because you've got 13 guys, or 12, 13, 14 guys in there, all throwing punches at you, all want a bit, done all a bit of you. And no bottles or glasses, that's what I like about it, you know? In them days, you could have a right fight with your fist and it'd be a good fight, yeah? But I loved it, man, and I miss all that. I miss all that. I was talking to Terry the other day. Terry, the guy that owns everything I'm around, saying I miss it. I miss them days, yeah. I miss them days we could have a right fight. I used to love fighting. I used to love a stand-up fight, but just fight, proper fight. You know what I mean? I used to love that, mate. You know, that was like. It was like, I don't know what it is, it's mad. When you think about it, it's crazy to even talk about it, isn't it? But I used to love a stand-up fight. Have a fight, just stand up and just go into one. Listen, you can't die. You know, you can't die in there, you know what I mean? You can get hurt big time, yeah? I suppose you can't die really, you know, but you can get hurt. Let me tell you a story. I know I've said it before. When I done the wine shop, yeah? When I done the wine shop, got all the money and come back, and I'm in the Anchor pub, and my mate Terry Woods, he run away, yeah, he run with another guy. They run and left me there, Martin. They left me there, and I didn't want to give him no money. I gave Martin a bit of money because he come out of my house just after it's all finished. Anyway, I give him a little bit of money, shut him up. Terry just went, and anyway, I'm in the pub. And I think this is how we got nicked. And Terry shouting his mouth about, you this, you that, and everything about it. I said, keep your mouth shut, you know what I mean? You ain't giving me no money for the bit of work, you wanker, this, that, and the other. So I'm saying, listen, get outside the car park, let's have a fucking fight. And Terry Woods was in the fruit market with me, yeah? Not with me, I was with him. And he works for a company called Dean's. And Terry Woods, him and Connie Cracknell used to fuck about all the time. Muck about all the time, throwing punches at each other, sparring about in the ring, yeah? In the market. And Terry Woods could have a right fight. But he was very fast, you know, like very fast. As Colin was a banger, so bang, 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 just jab you, jab, jab, jab all the time. But Colin would kill him, right? So me and Terry Woods went into the car park on the Anchor and we had a fight. Terry Woods, boom, 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 he's hit me on the he jab, boom, crash, crash, crash. He's so fast. So I went to fire a punch. He lifted his hand. As he lifted his hands, I kicked him right in the balls. Yeah. He went down like a ton of bricks. I went over to him, battered him, man. And then the next day, or 2 days later, my door got caved in, and it was my Uncle Roy. He's a police officer, my uncle, my mum's brother. He smashed the door down, nicked all my money from my mum. And Terry, when Terry got nicked, he had a big thing around his truss, around his private parts. His balls were like that, massive, yeah. And I remember him being in the scrubs. And you got to laugh about it. Me and him was walking around the exercise in the scrubs, laughing about what we did, you know what I mean? We were laughing about the fight. But we definitely got nicked because of that, in the pub and outside shouting about, you know, about a bit of work. Definitely. So don't shout about in pubs. You're going to get nicked, you know. But anyway, I loved having fights. I loved the street fights. That's why I went into that unlicensed fighting. I mean, I loved the unlicensed fighting because you never knew who was going to fight. I mean, sometimes having 2 fights a month, sometimes even having 3 fights a month. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot. Now, I laughed because I look on this media, I look on it now, YouTubes and all that, yeah. I look at it now and I think all these guys that are on there, all saying what they're going to do this, they're going to do that. They've had 30 fights in a week. They never fight. You never see them fight, do you? They're all shouting them out about this, that, this, and they don't ever fight. They never fight. It's about publicity. All it is a joke, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If you're going to have a fight. Have a fight. Don't keep talking about it. Fight. You know what I mean? They fight. They talk for weeks about what they're going to do, what they ain't going to do, get on the bag, get on the ball, skip, all this, and they never get the fight. They never get the fight. It's crap. It's absolutely crap. They would not have survived in my time. They wouldn't. They would not have survived in my time. When I was doing the unlicensed fighting, they would no way have survived. They got smashed to pieces because all they do is talk and they don't fight. I wish to fuck that I was 35, 40 again because I would smash them to pieces. All them. It makes me sick. Honestly, it makes me sick when I see it. When I see them, it's like going down a kid's gym, innit? Going down an amateur's gym and seeing all these people fighting. That's exactly what it is. Them people are absolutely useless. And when they get in the ring, what do? Dance about, hold each other and kiss each other. They don't train. They're not fit, unfit and everything. Okay, that Christian, what's it called? Danny Christie. He's fit. I see him training. He's very, very fit, yeah? And, you know, but there again, they don't fight. They don't fight. There's a lot of talking, but they don't fight, you know. And anyway, you know, And Matt Legg's me. I mean, I want to get something going with Matt Legg and and Norman Park. Is it Norman Parker? Not Norman Parker. Norman anyway, and get some fights going. And a few of us get together and just promote these fights. I've been saying it for ages, but just people talk a lot and don't do nothing. It just drives me crazy. Anyway, look, it's just I can go on and talking little towels here, little towels there, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to do another one later on about as a big thing happened, and I'm going to have a talk to you about it, yeah. That happened over Brighton when I was over there, yeah. Why not? Anyway, this is Bang Bang Radio. Please push the like button and subscribe. Nice one, bye.